Dear students, hello again, and let's continue to explain the grammatical side of that lesson. We have already been talking about the history about the princes and the P, and as you know, any history happened in the past. That means we need some rules or lots of things or grammatical structures which related to the past. So here's it. Here's the grammatical aspect of that lesson. Let's say the simple past tense, and this one, or this rule in particular, included in that history, the princess and the pig. And when we say simple past tense, some people say, or some teachers, you just can say the past simple tense, that it doesn't matter, all the same, but we have two different rules or two grammatical structures to talk about that. First of all, here is the rule A. This is the rule A, and this A starts with something called subject. And when I mean subject, I mean the doer of the action. Somebody who does, or performs that action. Plus was or were, when I say plus, this is the first part of the sentence. Plus was or were are helping verbs. We use them in the past. Instead of is and are in the present, we say was, were in the past. Plus noun. Everyone knows the meaning of noun, words that we use to call or to name anything. Examples for nouns are again in the history. Go back to the history, the first lesson in spying for students' book to find that history, because it goes together with these lessons. So a king, a prince, a child, these are examples for what? Example for nouns, as an example. So we can find subject, was, were, plus noun. These are examples for noun. But also we can find something. And I don't want to take the time because every single student may know the meaning of subjects. Words like he, she, it, I go with only was. So the students will say he was, she was, it was, I was, plus is a noun or adjective. And everyone knows the meaning of adjectives, words that used to describe nouns. And here are the examples for adjectives. Happy, cold, perfect. Three different examples we already found them in the history that we have been talking about a little ago. Or you can start with subject. When I say subject, I mean he, she, it, I, we, use was. For you, we, they, we, were. So this we say they were, we were, you were, plus also noun or adjective or adverb. We already then or had some examples for nouns and adjectives, but what about adverbs? And if their adverb should be a verb of place. A verb of place. Examples for the adverbs of place are at home, in the palace, and so on. So these are examples for the adverbs of place. So the rule number one of the simple past tense is subject. When I say subject, I mean these basic pronouns plus was or were are quite good, plus noun or adjective or adverb of place. So this is the rule number one, which we use to express states or situations that happened in the past. I mean, anything was in the past. States in the past or situation in the past, we can use the simple past tense, particularly the rule number one, to talk about. I hope it is clear, but the question is, or here is a very simple exercise. Please go back to the the sentence similar to this one, subject plus where plus noun, adjective or adverb. It is more important to find all of them, but you can find one of them, either noun or adjective or adverb of place. Examples, I was quite careful to include the examples which were included in your history. So we have a king, a prince, a child for noun, and happy called perfect for adjective, at home, in the palace for adverbs of plus. That's it. So when do we use the past simple tense in special the rule number one? It is used to express states or situations in the past. That's it. So the simple exercise here, go to that story and underline the examples of these rules. It is not only that, but let's go a little ahead to see the other rule here.